Welcome, brave souls, to a journey into the unknown, where the line between the living and the dead becomes blurred. Today we delve into the mysterious and terrifying realm of Ouija boards, ancient tools said to open doors to the supernatural. Many seek the thrill of connecting with spirits, but what if I told you that some doors are better left unopened? The Ouija board, a portal to the other side, has fascinated and terrified generations, unleashing forces beyond our comprehension. As we embark on this chilling exploration, be prepared to witness the unexplained, the spine-chilling, and the downright terrifying. The Ouija board is a conduit for communication, but what if what answers isn't from this world? Some say the Ouija board is a gateway for malevolent entities, waiting for an invitation to cross over. Prepare yourself for a descent into the abyss, where the line between reality and nightmare fades away.
Lily was always fascinated by the spirit world. Her fascination turned into obsession after losing her older brother, Alex, in a car accident. Night after night, she'd sit alone, channeling her grief into desperate attempts to contact him through the Ouija board. "Are you there, Alex?" she'd ask, her voice trembling. The planchette would remain stubbornly still, mocking her hope. Then, one night, it moved. "Help me," it spelled out, the letters sharp and clear. Lily's heart soared. This was Alex. He was trapped, and she could save him. The weeks that followed were a blur of frantic communication. Alex confessed his fear, his regret at leaving her behind. He begged her to break the curse confining him, a ritual requiring a sacrifice at his grave. Blinded by grief and a twisted sense of responsibility, Lily agreed. Under the cold gaze of the full moon, she stood at Alex's grave, a silver offering knife clutched in her hand. Tears streamed down her face as she whispered the words Alex dictated. But something felt wrong. The air crackled with an unnatural energy, a cold wind hissing through the trees. Then, a chilling laughter echoed around her, devoid of warmth or familiarity. The planchette on the grave suddenly flew off, spelling out a single horrifying word: foolish. Panic seized Lily. She spun around, the moonlight revealing a grotesque figure where Alex's headstone should have been. It was no spectral brother, but a malevolent entity, its eyes burning with cold fire. Lily screamed, dropping the knife, her legs turning to jelly. The entity lunged, its laughter merging with the wind into a bone-chilling symphony of terror. The next morning, the police found Lily unconscious, clutching a cold slab of earth stained with her own blood. Alex's grave remained untouched, no sign of either a knife or a disturbance. Lily never spoke of that night again, forever haunted by the broken promise on the Ouija board and the chilling truth she learned. Grief can conjure more than memories.
Sarah, bored on a rainy Friday night, unearthed a dusty Ouija board from her attic. Her friends, skeptical but curious, gathered around the faded planchette, giggling nervously. They started innocently, asking mundane questions about celebrities and crushes. The planchette remained stubbornly still. Emboldened, they delved deeper, seeking contact with a loved one who had passed. The flickering candlelight danced on the worn surface as the planchette twitched, then lurched across the board, spelling out a single chilling word: hello. A wave of unease washed over the group. The playful atmosphere evaporated, replaced by a clammy silence. They hesitantly asked the spirit's name. The planchette danced again, forming the letters ELIZABETH. None of them recognized the name. Driven by a morbid curiosity, they persisted. They inquired about Elizabeth's death, the letters scrawling out a gruesome tale of suffocation and betrayal. The air grew thick, the candle flame dipping precariously. Sarah, her heart pounding, felt a sudden icy breeze caress her cheek, though the windows were shut tight. Panic seized them. They fumbled, desperate to break contact, but the planchette, once lethargic, now moved with a terrifying urgency, spelling out a single, desperate plea: help me. The candle sputtered and died, plunging the room into darkness. A blood-curdling scream ripped through the silence, not from their lips, but from an unseen entity in the corner. They scrambled for the light switch, the room erupting in chaos. When the lights flickered back on, the Ouija board lay abandoned, the planchette frozen on the word "run." Sarah and her friends fled the attic, the echo of the unseen scream chilling their bones. The echo of the scream lingered in the damp air of the attic long after Sarah and her friends had fled. Shivering in the hallway, Sarah could still feel the phantom caress of icy wind on her cheek, a chilling reminder of the unseen presence they had awakened. She clutched the doorknob, knuckles white, her gaze darting from the impenetrable darkness back to the attic door, as if expecting the shadows to vomit forth the entity they had encountered. Days turned into weeks, but the memory of that rainy Friday night refused to fade. Each creak of the floorboard, each flicker of a candle flame sent shivers down their spines. They tried to drown out the fear with forced laughter and normalcy, but their eyes lingered on the attic door, a silent pact unspoken never to return. The silence of the attic, however, became its own form of haunting. Sarah swore she could hear whispers on the wind, faint moans echoing through the rafters. Sleep became a battlefield, plagued by nightmares of skeletal fingers reaching from the darkness, pleading for help. They never touched the Ouija board again, forever haunted by the feeling of an uninvited guest who refused to leave.
In the heart of an old town stood a dilapidated mansion that harbored a chilling secret. A group of friends, fascinated by the macabre, decided to explore the abandoned property. Dust-covered furniture and faded wallpaper created an eerie atmosphere, setting the stage for their encounter with the supernatural. Among the forgotten relics, they uncovered a peculiar Ouija board, its wooden surface bearing scars of countless seances. Excitement mingled with trepidation as they decided to communicate with the unknown. The planchette moved with a sinister energy, spelling out a cryptic message. Buried secrets resurfaced tonight. Unnerved but intrigued, the friends pressed on. Shadows danced on the walls, and distant whispers filled the air. The Ouija board guided them to a hidden chamber concealed behind a rotting tapestry. As they entered, the temperature plummeted, and a ghostly presence enveloped them. The room was adorned with antique mirrors, reflecting distorted versions of their terrified faces. The Ouija board urged them to peer into the mirrors, revealing glimpses of a tragic past. The mansion had been a refuge for a twisted family who conducted dark rituals to commune with the dead. A malevolent force unleashed through their experiments lingered within the mirrors. As the friends hesitated, the mirrors shattered, releasing the malevolent force. The air thickened with an otherworldly darkness, and the friends found themselves transported to various moments in the mansion's sordid history. They witnessed the family's descent into madness and the atrocities committed in the name of forbidden knowledge. Each friend confronted a spectral entity tied to the mansion's past, a weeping woman, a tormented child, a vengeful patriarch. Each encounter intensified their terror. The Ouija board, now an instrument of torment, guided them through the haunting memories, blurring the line between past and present. Desperation gripped the friends as they sought a way to break free from the spectral nightmare. With the Ouija board as their guide, they unearthed a hidden ritual to bind the malevolent force. As they chanted the incantation, the mansion quaked and the apparitions wailed in agony. In the aftermath, the friends found themselves outside the mansion. The once decrepit structure now reduced to rubble. The Ouija board, its purpose fulfilled, crumbled to dust. The town, once plagued by the mansion's malevolence, was finally free. Haunted by the echoes of the past, the friends left with a newfound understanding of the thin veil between the living and the dead. The Ouija board, now a relic of unspeakable horrors, served as a warning to those who dared to unearth the buried secrets that lurk in the shadows of forgotten places.
Thanks for joining us on this spine-chilling journey through the shadows and screams. If you enjoyed diving into the depths of horror with us, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell to stay tuned for more nightmares that will haunt your dreams. Until next time, sleep with one eye open, stay frightful.